My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. We're here to play the Necrobinder on tough enemies. The enemies are now harder to kill. Ooh, Precarious Shears. Remove 2 cards from the deck, take 13 damage. So that's like a really good investment for us, but then how do I make sure that pays off? Oh! You know how you make sure that pays off? You take like a really upgrade dense path, so that the cards that you add to your deck and upgrade after you remove 2 cards from the deck comprises much more significant percentage of your deck being upgraded. And then also, if I really need to, I can duck out of these. I got 2 rests before the first elite, so this 13 damage shouldn't be that bad. I'll take a strike and a defend out of here because I don't know whether or not I'm going to tend aggressive or defensive to start with. I mean, yeah, I don't really want to call my shot so much, but I'm very much open to doing some Doom stuff this run video game. If you hear me. Game now, if you hear me. I'd like to give them Doom. Entropic Brew. Fill your empty potion slots with potions. Cleanse. Summon 3, exhaust a card from your draw pile. Doesn't make us any more aggressive, though. Reeve. Deal 9 damage, add a soul into your draw pile. You know what? Give me that. It's card draw. Spoils, map! He spoils me. It's worth throwing the strike even if I lose 2 Osty HP for it. Well. Its unblocked attack damage is prevented, so look, I didn't expect I was just going to draw all of my other cards out, but I guess. 1, 2, 3, there we go. Touch of Insanity. Choose card in hand, it's free to play this combat. That's really good with Reap. 3 energy retain, deal 27 damage. I'm not actually against the idea of taking that. What a great way to do elite damage. Oh, okay. Okay. Gorge, choose 2 of 8 random common cards to add to your deck. So I really want to see Grave Warden and Reeve again. I could also search, but that's a lot of HP loss. I'd probably have to rest in one of these. There's Grave Warden. And probably don't want a second Reap. That said, Invoke. Pretty good when I need additional energy because I've got all these souls in my deck. Give me draw pile. Let's upgrade Reap because that's how I get through the first elites. Enchant a card with Steady. This card gains retain. I mean, I would give that to Reap if Reap didn't already have it, but I'll take the Bloody Ink there for 6 more max HP as well as current HP. I want the Grave Warden upgrade pretty soon, but I wonder if I should go an aggressive upgrade here instead. Considering where I'm about to go. Summon 3, gain 3 energy. No, I don't need an aggressive upgrade because I have to use my Touch of Insanity in this fight. Yep, Touch of Insanity on Reap. Boom. I'll use Entropic to refill. I'll use Regen Pot in this fight to get back to full HP. Yeah, I don't need to use Reap. Grave Warden. Full defense this turn. Hell yeah. I want Bodyguard in the next cycle, but more than that, I want to get back to my Reap as soon as I possibly can. Ow. My body. Oh, that's a lot of souls in that draw pile. Invoke. A lot of energy next turn. And that'll do it. Akabeko. At the start of each combat, gain 8 vigor. Haunt! Whenever you play a soul, a random enemy loses 6, upgrades to 8 HP. Yes, I can do that now. Alright. Okay. Happy Flower. Every 3 turns gain an energy. We're always going to want more energy in the build where I've got this. I think upgrading Haunts is totally appropriate here. As long as I use the Von Pod, I should be able to get through this fight without an upgrade. We'll see. Alright, I'll Von Pot this turn. I get to keep Reap for the next turn. I can also just keep it for the turn that the enemy's not attacking, which is next turn. Haunts. Ideally, I would have gotten more defense there, alas. Reap next turn kills, and we're all good. Vamray start. Sorry, the first time you gain block from card each combat, gain double the amount of block, and that's another Grave Warden! I think I'm about done with this deck for a while. Enfeebling Touch. Enemy loses 8 strength this turn. That is such a great disabling tool. I'm going to take that. I'm going to cut a Defend, given the density of Grave Wardens in the deck. I'm also going to take Dark Shackles for the same reason. Oh, my God. What great defensive tools! Oh! Oh, this game! Oh! We're getting off to a real good start. Kill him with Haunt. Yes! Capture Spirit! Enemy loses 3 HP, add 3 souls into your draw pile. This is like the highest, in the uncommon set at least, the highest density of soul gain for each energy. My God, this is starting to get ridiculous. You wouldn't. There's no way you would give me the best run in the world and then kill me with the goddamn gremlins, right? You wouldn't do that to all Raps. That's the kind of punishment you give someone in The Hague. Not all Raps. Alright, well, I was planning not to rest, but I will now be resting. Wisp. Gain energy, exhaust. Honestly, not that bad. I got a lot of draw. And the draw goes into my draw pile, not into my discard pile, so it's still likely to be able to be used with Wisp. I'll rest. I'm sad about it. Whatever. Let's keep going. Silverfish. Ooh. 1, 2. Right. Keep that Reap for a better turn. Respect Grave Warden and Soul. Back in Reeve, Strike, Unleash. Haunts. Grave Warden Invoke. I mean, damn. The main problem with the Soul at the moment is that I'm going to be drawing the Beckons a lot, so a lot of my turns are just going to be playing Beckon. Do I stop short here? Yeah, I'll stop short. So I can throw Reap and keep a bunch of souls in there. Yeah, these are the turns that I fear. But at least I do have the defense for it here. Vulnerability is a tough setup. Beckon. Invoke. Strike. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here so that I have Dark Shackles available for next turn, because the enemy's gonna be attacking against vulnerability, so it's even more impactful than it usually would be. Grave Warden Soul. I mean, we are at the point where every soul giving a single summon to Osti would actually be really good scaling for us. Damn. That's soul damage. Fish Oil. Gain a strength in the dex. Domain. 3 energy. Ethereal at the start of your turn. Gain an energy and draw an additional card. I don't know if I need more setup, but more energy and more card draw will always go further for us. Undeath, 0 energy, gain 7 block, add a copy of this card into your discard pile. That actually is a... That's a lot of defense. The deck is relatively thin, so I'll be drawing that and drawing it a lot. You know what? Give me Undeath. Dove. Additional energy goes really far with this deck. Am I going to do a 4 elite run or something? Hey, hold up. Hold the phone. There is actually a really good 4 elite path here. 2 midline rests. Florion. Kaiser Crab. It's not Empty Cage, I'll tell you that much for free. I almost feel like they should remove 3 cards now. Like, there's another bonus. I think it's one of Oribus's ones that removes 5 cards from your deck and then adds them back upgraded. No, it's Pale. But apparently you can deny the upgraded cards returning to your deck. If you can do that, that's a 5-card removal. This removes 2. And it doesn't even offer to add them back upgraded. It's Sozu or Blackstar, and I don't know. I really feel like Sozu will help me a lot. Also, now I don't have to worry about spending my damn potions. I'm probably still going to take the aggressive line, to be clear. Uh-huh. Yeah, not a great first turn. Haunt. No, that's mine. I need that back, please. Yeah, you can't have that. This, I need that for damage. Grey Wolf Dissolve. So. Dark Shackles. Reap. So. Reap. Yeah, I'm starting to lose a little bit of faith here. Hold up. Unleash. 3/3. All right, I'm using a color spot. I need that card back. Friend. Oh no, I was about to put him on the ground anyway. Give me Haunt back. And second Haunt. Okay, never mind. I was gonna get a Haunt either way. Exterminate and Squash. Setting up vulnerability on a single target is not something I am good at. I would like to take the 1-cost bash, please. And Nib, every 10th attack you bleed deals double damage. Try and get that to line up with our Reap. Panache. Every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies. You know who does that? A deck that haunts. By the way, there's also a haunt in that store. I wanted to make it look like I didn't see the haunt first, but also Panache actually is ridiculous enough that it should have taken my attention there. Oh! Hey, that Panache upgrade immediately coming in clutch. That's a lot worse. Yeah, that pretty much immediately makes the super elite path I was looking at significantly less likely. Hit a decent Panache there at least. And we'll be doing that again. That's great. Gremlin Horn? That's too many haunts. I'm sorry. I don't need... The first cycle becomes bad if I have that many haunts. But now every time I play a soul, I deal 12 damage. Make that 20. So glad I had double damage set up from Pendib there. Man, I would love that regen pod. I'll take another Grave Warden. In this deck, I'll take another Grave Warden. Spoils map and Shuriken. Alright, unfortunately I do have to dodge this 3 elite. I'm gonna go left for 1 rest, then I will take an elite, and I'll see if I can... But that still deadlines me for another elite. Ugh. Well, I did... Ugh. But hang on, this might actually be an incredible fight for me. It depends on my draw order. And I gotta say, it's coming out so well so far. These souls are gonna wreck you. Honestly, actually, surprisingly bad draw there that I didn't get many more souls. Got him. Heart of Iron, gain 7 blading, bowler hats. And Defile, negative pulse, and page storm. Unnecessary across the board there. I'm gonna hit this upgrade. Wisp upgrade for retain. It's such upgrade dead if you don't have it, because I have to have it in the same hand as the what is it called? Souls, unless you have a bunch of souls, is what I meant to say. Mash, haunt, bodyguard, defend, and oh no, I'm 2 over the Panache trigger. I really need the front line to take damage there. Ow, my body. This is right before the elite. This is bad news bears for us. Flex pot. I will take another Enfeebling Touch as a really good defensive tool. It'll help against this Prism, buddy. It'll help. I almost feel like I need to fish oil in this fight as well. And when I say almost, I do mean I do need to, or feel like I need to. I'm dead. No, my body. It was going so well. Honestly, I shouldn't have taken that elite. I should not have taken that elite. I knew I shouldn't have. And then I did it. And I shouldn't have did it. But I did it. Let's not do that this time. Hey, but it's Silver Crucible. I can make work of that. Ooh, actually, I can take this really aggressive early path. We get 3 fights, so I'll get 3 upgraded cards before I go to the first 2 elites, and then I've got 2 rests before choosing another elite. And with the Silver Crucible, I can afford to take this line. Defend, bodyguard. And first fight, no damage to my body. Deck spots, pre-upgraded Reap. Yeah, I mean, like, if I'm about to go to a couple elites. Oh, hell yeah. Lose 13 max HP, which is basically the difference between my current and max HP at the moment, in order to get the Fresnel Lens. Whenever you add a card to your deck that blocks, enchant it with Nimble 2, it blocks for 2 more. What? I guess I'm gonna enchant a defend with Nimble too as well from the self-help book. That's weird. I always have the Reap in hand to just kill one of you and prevent the turn, so... yeah, I'll use it here. No way, that was way wrong last turn. Yeah. I know, I should have killed the front line with the cards I had in hand and then kept the Reap to do it next turn. Yeah. Negative Pulse that's 8 block and 11 doom to all enemies. That's a pretty good negative pulse right there. I get one more upgraded card. Ugh. This is not a good hand. 1, 2, 3, and then I just Reap next turn, but I have to take 7 damage for it. Grave Warden upgraded! 12 block out of Soul Plus! Hell yeah! What? Okay, yeah, that's a deck, baby. Let's go. Woo! Negative Pulse Bodyguard, Strike, keep Reap for the... well, it's not like a turn the enemy doesn't attack, but I can kind of make the enemy not attack for a turn of it. Grave Warden. Negative Pulse Split, Bodyguard Strike. I'm getting some good Doom on the enemy. This is helping. Solve the draw. Bodyguard. Unleash. Strike. All of this is now against Osti. I'll go for the stagger next turn. Full defend here. Osti dies. Actually, this is fine. Reap. Next turn, the enemy doesn't do anything. 1 strike, and I'll die to their doom. Bellows. The first hand you draw each combat is upgraded. Ooh, Domain! You really shouldn't have. I'm gonna start thinking you have a crush on me, game. You acting like this. There goes that to Paul. Only one enemy at a time, please. Oh, never mind. Just Reap. Let's go straight for the end of the fight. I'll take Putrefy for some weak and vulnerable setup. This... oh. Beautiful. I can prevent 3 damage by hitting the front liner there with the weak and vulnerable. I can only prevent 2 damage if I hit the 7 damage unit with it. Yeah, negative pulses. By far and away our best card here. Reap to destroy one of them. Grey Warden. Reap to destroy another. Just Reap deleting them. Negative pulse once more. Bodyguard defend. And... frontliner dies at the end of this turn. And backliner follows him short after. Strength pot and red mask. At the start of combat, apply 1 weak to all enemies and another Grave Warden. Yes! Yeah, I know that's empty. I emptied it myself earlier. Let's get Domain upgraded so I don't have to draw it in the opening turn to be able to play it. But hey, if I draw it in the opening turn, I'll play it. Our defensive package is already so good. Now I want to get a couple of those powers. Too many of those powers in the previous deck as well that were dealing damage on soul play. Oh no. I should, yeah, easily be able to defend or kill there, but still. Dex pot versus Strength pot versus Clarity Extract. I kind of think those are more important for us. Grave Warden 2 gets the upgrade. Ooh, Grey Warden Domain. Oh, what a turn. Enemy's not attacking. We can do damage. Okay, so it's Reap, then Soul, negative Pulse, put it in the next cycle. Grey Warden, Reap again. There you go. Yep, definitely did not need to upgrade that. Pack of Preparation at the start of combat. Draw 2 additional cards. We're doing so much at the start of combat. And this we're doing on draft. Yeah, I'll take a Power Potion over a deck spot. Devour Life whenever you play a Soul Summon 1. Yes, please. I'll upgrade that as well. Let me get an Unleashed Spirit in this deck, please, game. I know you've got it for me. I know it's in there waiting. Give it to me. Oh. Yeah, it was a mistake. I didn't need to take that damage at all. Don't need those. No, I want to upgrade. Devour Life for additional soul. Get him. I've got a couple turns to set up here, which is quite positive, because Doom doesn't count as damage to the enemy, so I can just start stacking that. Don't need to putrefy yet. There's Domain. Grey Warden some soul back in there. Good morning, buddy. Yeah, I should have consistently enough soul that this is just not a thing that I need concern myself with. Which is also going to help us just unleash for ridiculous damage. I'm going to leave that one soul in the draw pile as well. Reap and negative pulse and soul. Oh, I should have sold the draw piles both of the Grey Wardens there. Should have looked at the draw pile. Oops. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good thing Osty's HP will prevent us from ever taking damage for our mistakes. That's what Osty is there for. To deal with the repercussions of the mistakes I don't want to deal with. Perfect. Sacrifice. If Osty's alive, he dies and you gain block equal to double his max HP. It happens once. A lot of you are very big fans of this card. I almost wanted to give you an energy or something like that, but maybe it is a lot better than I'm giving it credit for. You know what? I trust you all. You wouldn't lie to me, right? You wouldn't lie to old Raps. Sandcastle, upon pick up, upgrade 6 random strikes and defends, because pretty much everything else has got the old plus next to its name. Bound Phylactery with the Phylactery Unbound. At the start of each combat, summon 5. At the start of each turn, summon 2. Yes, please! We're going for the biggest hand I can get. I want people to say, let's give them a hand, folks. And then everyone else to go, really? I don't think they need it. Ooh, Domain? I've got Sacrifice now. Maybe we can do something with it. It's just, I feel like I want Body Slam in the deck if I've got, like, something like that. Like, some big payoff to justify it. But maybe just that one turn of it saves me is enough. From the outside, that seemed wild to me. I don't understand. It's, oh, what? Really? You think that's going to be enough? But I trust you. Oh! Oh my god.
you'll probably mention this, right? It's because it's related to max HP and not current HP, so you can kill a Ostie that's... Yeah. Alright, never mind. You're all really good at this game. I was certain that I would get 12 HP from that, not 40 block. Okay, now I'm starting to see things your way. Enfeebling Touch is a really, really good disabling tool. I don't need to take a second one, though. That's just deck bloat at this point. Radiant Tincture is really good for us as well. Significantly better than Strength Potion for us, actually. Also, admittedly, with Bound, Touch of Aerobus's upgrade to Phylactery Bound, like, yeah, there's a lot more value here. Putrefy. See, here I take a 17 damage hit against my Ostie, and then next turn I could block for 40 with them. Isn't that ridiculous? Spur Plus. Retain, summon 5, Ostie heal 7 HP. I think I can definitely use that. How's my AoE in this deck? It's just negative pulse? I feel like I should need a second card for that. I'm gonna pop a Radiant Tincture here as well. Take out the frontliner just to keep as much of my block as I can here. Incoming's 20 this turn. Shouldn't be a problem. Give me a Grave Warden. No Grave Warden. Alright. Putrefy. Did I just go straight for it? Sacrifice was upgraded. That'd be a much easier decision. I'll still do it. So I take 3 damage to my body. But you die the turn after. Poke Afterlife and So is So really the AoE I want for this deck. 8 damage once. I can't really be that picky. Start of the next 5 combats gain 2 strength. I actually think is pretty good for me considering I've only got question marks and elites for the rest of the floor. Heal 25 HP out of Metamorphosis. No. Ooh, sorry about that drilling happening outside. I promise, I'm unrelated to that drilling. That drilling annoys me significantly more than it annoys you. If you can even hear it, of course. Some people apparently can't hear it at all. And then some people definitely can hear only it. Right, that'll do. I'm going to be weakened every turn, so let's domain So, and then I'll sacrifice for the defense. Very glad to have now gotten to our Grave Warden. Grave Warden, Bodyguard, Defend, and... one more Defend. Beautiful setup here. We've got the... that's Yeah, that's what drills sound like, I'm pretty sure. I got sacrifice ready when it's needed. There's the negative pulse. And so... bodyguard and weaken on the front line. What's that? 8, 18, 26 incoming, more than that. Alright, fine. Yeah, the draw pile here is good. We've got Soul and Grave Warden. Drop a So out onto the field. Defend. Bodyguard? Yeah, I got Spur for next turn. So I expect to take some damage this turn. So go 7 damage to the body, and then ideally, there we go, negative pulse, Grave Warden, Spur, defend, and sacrifice. No damage to me, but 2 of you die, and then the remainder. Oh, hang on. Unleash. Yeah, that'll do it. Tuning Fork, every time play 10 skills. Hey, Soul is a skill. Gain 7 block, and the Sip Potion as well. Defy. Gain 8 block because the Nimble, as well as apply 1 weak. Yes, please. That, especially when upgraded, is going to be a really useful tool for us. I will take 1 rest. Don't ever tell anyone I did that. Strike Dummy. Cards containing strike deal 3 additional damage. Eh, if I have to. Foul potions? Yeah, no, $200 worth of potions. Gimme. The sacrifice upgrade, I think, is really important for us here. Yeah, I need it to be upgraded no matter when I draw it. I think, like, Bodyguard, defend, defend. I want Devour Life to be out on the board, but I think those ones have to be out on the board. Okay, yeah, Grave Warden, Unleash for 22. Still definitely worth it, even at a cost of a dazed. Thank you, Domain. This is a weird one. I'm going to play the Enfeeling Touch rather than Negative Pulse here, because I think that's a really, really useful card to keep non-ethereal in this draw. I'll also Defy you before I do the draw, so that's in the new draw pile as well. Defend, Spurs, Soul, and well, there's the new Defiance. So I'll do it again, especially because I know you're attacking again next turn. Great. Grave Warden, Bodyguard, Negative Pulse, and Enfeebling Touch. Osty's getting bigger all the time. This Unleash is just getting worse and worse for you, pal. Putrefy sets up big damage Unleash. And I'll double strike as well, because then we've just got Reap against that vulnerability next turn. Before playing Reap, though, I will play a skill so that the Tuning Fork is at its maximum. Molten Egg. Whenever you add an attack card to your deck, upgrade it. Ooh. Misery. Deal 9 damage, apply any debuffs from this enemy to all other enemies. Yes, please. I'll be able to utilize that. Especially because it's already upgraded, so it retains. And now, Foul Potion can be thrown to the merchant for 100 gold instead. Cop that. Enjoy it. Ooh. Oh! Hell yeah. Okay. Membership card, 50% discount on all products. I have enough money that is definitely worth its while to me. Then Finesse, with Nimble already on it, gains 6 block, draw a card for 0 energy. Then there's also Gremlin Horn, whenever an enemy dies, draw a card, as well as the Centennial Puzzle. First time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. Do I take another negative pulse? I will take 1 more negative pulse.
It's on sale. How could I not? Putrefy. Pulse. Fully defended. I can strike you and then just play defend. That was actually me that time. That wasn't the drill. That was the sound my stomach makes after eating a drill. I'm gonna finesse. Misery. Misery. Free. Misery. I guess, yeah, I can, yeah. That's keep some HP on Osty. I can do some stuff with that next time. Yeah, that seems good to me, boss. Give me the additional Grave Warden, please. Reap and... Actually, straight up damage again. Yeah, you can damage Osty as much as you'd like. I got this sacrifice. That's why it's here. Although Spur with the additional... damn! The numbers look low, but when you start using them, them numbers are high. May I have my enfeebling touch? Never mind. It's it's actually in the exhaust pile, so it's gonna be very difficult for me to get that. I have no other vulnerability set up in this deck. That's okay, I'll just kill you without it. Fire Potion and Book Repair Knife. Whenever a non-minion enemy dies to Doom, heal 3 HP! Ooh! I like healing. That's fun. Put a card from your discard pile into your hand, says Grave Blast. There's a couple good hits with that. I'll take one. Don't want to take too many, but I'll take one of those. Defy second turn of weakness seems to matter to me. Negative pulse for the additional doom. Actually, yeah, negative pulse for the additional doom next floor I think is going to be much more impactful. Ugh. Yeah, big reap turn 1 isn't really going to do too much. I'll just keep it. You butt. Domain, Frantic Escape. I would have loved to play more Frantic Escapes this cycle. I'm gonna have to cycle very quickly to get back to those. It's actually quite disappointing. 1, 2, there you go. Best I can do this turn. Vulnerability's worn off. Let's get Devar Life out there. Grey Warden again. Spare it on. Good. 3 turns? Okay. Yeah, there's surplus in the draw pile. Defy before I cycle. Unleash before I cycle. Short draw with soul. Okay, I got to a Frantic Pulse. That's all I needed to do. I wasn't going to die that turn without the Frantic Pulse. But I don't want to get too close for comfort. I don't want to have to get to a turn where it's just like, okay, now I just draw, and if I don't draw the right card, I die about it. Because we are kind of a slow deck. We don't really scale that much, except for Osty through Unleash. Okay.
Gotta make sure I hit the right unleashes at the right time. If I can unleash Grey Blast Unleash, that's really good. Let's drop a defend soul. Unleash. I'm not going to be able to Grey Blast and Unleash again on this turn. Drop another big defend. Hit the tuning fork. 2 turns until I get eaten. This is the safest turn I'll have for a long time to double Frantic. God damn it. We hit him in the wrong order again. It's Grey Blast. Unleash is still in draw. Grave Warden, Spur, and Negative Pulse. That Frantic Escape is too much. That Frantic Escape is too much. God damn. Misery. I'm going to drop 1 Frantic Escape and Soul. There's Unleash. We drop big Unleash. I'm going to Soul, getting towards the new draw pile. Again, Grey Blast in hand before Unleash. I'll Soul first, though. Yeah, just because 164 block, I think, is enough. Why didn't anyone tell me? Sacrifice is such a good card. Oh my god. I'm glad I independently... I'm kidding, obviously. Thank you all to those of you who took the time to explain to me why it's actually busted. Warhammer, when you kill an elite upgrade, draw 4 random cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 unupgraded cards in this deck at the moment. I would happily remove a solid 5 or 6 of those. 4 elite path, possible. 3 elite path, much better. 2 midline rests, early shop. Choose 3 cards, attack cards rather in your deck, enchant with instinct, so they become 1 cost lower. I mean, I gotta say, that would be really good. Oh my god, no, actually, yeah, I'm doing that. Because now, Reap, Unleash, and Grey Blast are all going to be 1 cost less, which makes I can Unleash, Grey Blast, Unleash on the same turn. That's so much better. I'm going to take this path up here so that I can get more gold before the first shop. Domain, Bodyguard, Unleash. Oh! It's like Protector, the upgrade to Unleash that you can get. The full art version of it. Let's actually show it for a second. It's a ancient card. It is not here? Protector? Is it? What the? I guess I haven't taken it before. I know what that card does, though. It's It's 1 energy and it deals damage equal to Osti's max HP instead of Osti's current HP, but it upgrades to become 0 cost, which is the similarity it carries with our good old Unleash at the moment. Okay, Reap. I'm gonna Grey Blast back the Unleash. Just go all out. Soul. Finesse. Misery. Grave Warden. Let me get 1 of the copies of Haunt. Let me just... 1 copy of... I only need 1. Reap. Pull it back for 0 cost. Play it again. Pull from below. Deal 7 damage for each ethereal card. Play this combat. Reap plus Negative Pulse. No. If Negative Pulse was already upgraded, I might have relented there. Might have. All right. Damn, double. Oh, that's so good. And then I will give one of you debuff all the other ones. There you go. Misery works out pretty well in that circumstance. Reeve Grey Warden. Damn. Yeah, Grey Warden, even unupgraded, still good enough for me. I will lose 11 HP to gain Pantograph. I'll gain 25 HP at the start of boss combats. Ooh, Gnarled Hammer. Upon pickup, enchant up to 3 attacks with Sharp 3. You can't enchant an attack that's already been enchanted, so that'd probably be so and... Damn, I really don't have enough cards for that to be relevant. Whenever Osty attacks, gain 2 block. Osty doesn't do a lot of attacking for us. I think this is cut. I think it's just cut a card from the deck and then walk away. Yeah, I'm not going to get a later shop than this, so... Do I want to do anything here more than that? I would have taken Rainbow Ring, but I didn't have the ability to afford it by the time I got here. All right, yep, nope. That's fine, I don't want those. We can keep that weak up. Defy. Soul first. That's not what I was hoping for. Let's get Domain and I think maybe Sacrifice out on this board. 20 block prevents all incoming. I'm okay with burning a lot of the deck here, actually, because the negative pulses are going to be really good. Yep. Okay. Finesse. Negative pulse. I'll Neurosurge now. I didn't draw the other negative pulse, which is 1 card down in the deck now. That's really unfortunate. I'll Grey Blast back. Negative pulse. I'll negative pulse. I'm going to Devour Life, Grave Warden. Then Unleash, Misery to share, burn 1 defend. Soul, yeah, double negative pulses, 1000% this turn. And then ideally, looking to find some way to draw Grave Blast and Misery again. There's Misery. Oh, I must have already burned my Grave Blast. That's okay. Now both the backline is dying this turn. I've got Sacrifice to keep me comfy. Bodyguard Unleash first, and then Sacrifice, and we're done. Yeah, Sacrifice is a bad card, and I don't understand it at all. I can't believe it. It didn't do anything for me in this fight. I'm really sad about it. I'm really mad, actually. I'm upset. Obviously not. It's such a good card. Don't worry. I'll take the additional turn of weak. And turn, start each combat with additional energy, as well as start second turn with 2 additional energy. Neurosurge is just 1 additional energy. That's all I get from it. It's not bad, but it's pretty close. Grey Warden Plus. Oh, I love this turn. You do actually need to be able to be debuffed, so I'll hit you with the way too much defense that turn. I'll Putrefy, Defy, and then Reap. I'll
Well, I guess I play Grave Blast, even if I'm not doing anything with it. There you go. $30 incoming, and gotta make sure I unleash before I cycle. I want that available in the new draw pile, please. Bodyguard, Grave Warden. I'm already well defended. Negative pulse before the draw. Finesse. Right. Unleash. Soul. Damn you. Reap and Spur. Okay, draw 5-4 next turn. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I got draw choked there. That actually works out really well for us. Grave Blast. Welcome back to Unleash. Unleash. Fire Strike. So. And Sacrifice is ready to full defend us next turn. If indeed it is even needed to do so. Vajra. Starting combat with 1 strength. It's way too late for an upgraded scythe. Sorry, buddy. It's just not coming in this deck. Devour their lives. And then negative their pulse. Blast them a grave. Beautiful. Now I just need to draw Misery. Defy. Incoming is 28. Defend. Reap backline, we're good. So the backline is who I would target with Misery. There it is. Putrefy, Misery, and Bodyguard Domain? Sorry, Bodyguard Summon, rather. Backline dies this turn. Don't have to deal with its damage. Negative pulse, Neurosurge, and yeah. Off to the races! Strength pot for the final fight's more impactful. Blight Strike, Brain Power, less so. Yeah, Finesse, Grave Blast, back the same Finesse. Use that, and then I'm just well defended this turn. Oh. 0 cost return to hand is really good. Remember Madness and Hologram? See, it's still really good. Putrefy. Yeah, I'm happy to go just all out here. It's consistent enough. Zeri. I don't even need to defend her. Okay, the thing in Brawl, the thing that's fully pulled me around the other side on Sacrifice is that if you do have support, and, you know, the Touch of Aerobus giving us the Phylactery Unbound is certainly helping with this, but if you do have support for Osti to be able to gain some size, then you can spend as much of his temp HP as you need, and then just before he dies, you can pop him for a huge amount. Ooh, Dredge. Retain. Put 3 cards from your discard pile into your hand. Yeah. That's just Unleash and Grave Blast coming back to hand again. Ooh, Neurosurge turn 1. This should be pretty exciting. Oh my god. Alright. Spur, Unleash, Reap, Grave Blast, bring back the Reap, play the Reap again. And I'm just gonna have that same turn again when I draw the Dirge thing. Come on. Oh, no.
on. We drew into our new draw pile. No, that means I can't use the dredge. I mean, it does retain still, so I've got it for this cycle. It's just, it would have been so good on that side of that cycle. Finesse. Still looking for Unleash as our primary tool. Misery. So, oh my god, you butt. I'm gonna use Soul just to draw one card because the one card is Unleash. Then Unleash, Grave Blast, Unleash, Unleash, Dredge, bring back Unleash and Grave Blast, and oh no, Finesse tries to bring back a third card. Okay, yeah, it can replace itself, but it's fine. Unleash, Grave Blast, Unleash, add it all. Then this Smith on additional turn of weak and vulnerable, I guess. It's Doorman, it doesn't really matter. 2 strength, 2 dex. 4 stram. Leather belt. Let's... I mean, you don't not play Grave Blast just because you've got it. Wait, hang on. Yeah. There's no other enemies for Misery to got that damage across to. We're fine. Grave Warden, so Spur Strike, and big old Unleash. Hell yeah. Got the main out there. Dredge to bring back Unleash, Grave Blast, and Finesse. Unleash, Grave Blast. Unleash again. I don't need to keep that enfeebling leash in the deck at all. Let's get a Soul Blast in the draw pile and keep going. What do you mean, what am I still doing here? It's turn 2. Or 3. Or 4. Look. I need you to know that I didn't ever tell you that I can count, right? I've told you that before. I've told you that I've never told you I can count before, but I've never told you I can count. Unless I was saying it sarcastically, which, look. I can count. Oh boy. "10 full seconds of drilling. Oh, there's that Grave Blast. Oh, that's it. I don't have additional draw and Reap is in hand. Fine. Pull you back. Still get to retain it. Just keep cycling. Beautiful. I can... Oh, I was about to say, I can take this as slow as I need to, but... Those were exactly the cards I needed to draw to stop taking it as slow as I had to. More consistent vulnerability setup would be nice, but that doesn't mean I have to have it. Yes, Unleash is back there. Pull back, Unleash, and go again. Negative pulse, 72. That's a big hand right there. I mean, it's not the largest hand, but it's a pretty big hand. I think we are officially in the category of Yowie hands. We are large enough and agile enough of a hand. It's negative pulse, then drop another suit. And then, oh, baby, I love it when I get a bunch of souls in that draw pile. They just make the Osty even bigger. Grave Blast back out. Unleash, Unleash out. Unleash. Reap.
Now, where's this unleash? That's not what you're looking for. I'll play some defense, and then we'll end out the turn playing even more of them. Giving a bunch of debuff to an enemy who clears immediately is not great. Literally the next two cards in the deck are Unleash and Grave Blast. I have 10 cards in hand, so if I play a Bodyguard and then Soul, I will draw both of those and then stop drawing, giving me Unleash. God damn it. God damn it, Gremlin Horn. You drew me a card at the worst possible time! I'm gonna Reap, Grave Blast back the... Never mind, Unleash is in the discard pile. Everything's okay with the world. Get him. 240 block. And there goes the Dork Lord. I mean, yeah, that first deck was very promising, but this second deck, so much better. And I think it understands the elements that were in the first deck a lot better as well. Also, just has a generally higher quality of cards. I did what I did to maintain order, says the architect about killing the parents of this small child. I was ordered to kill them. That was the maintained order I had to have. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire 2. Top left is a series playlist for all my content of the game, past, present, and future. YouTube recommendation down below, streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays out above the thank tier. And special thanks this episode to Matthew. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.